But then, did you know that fish have never attended any swimming classes? The same case with the birds. They don't attend any flying class. They do it naturally. The same case seeds. When you pick maize seeds or beans of whichever seed, you don't take it to school so that it can learn how to germinate and be successful. It is natural in them. Its success is trapped inside. All it needs is ingredients for it to thrive. Put a seed on the ground, all it needs is water, oxygen, then it is good to germinate. It needs an environment. Whether that environment is just water, sand, soil, it is good to go. Talk about birds. All they need is a free space and they are ready to fly. Talk about fish. Put it in water. You will not see fish doing aerobics or doing swimming classes. From fingering, they learn to fly from very young age, they start moving. And that's what I think about human being. Our success is trapped by what God placed inside of us. All of us are gifted. And in the good book, it says, your gift will make a room for you. That shows the maker when he was creating us. He placed a gift inside of us. I grew up in Murang'a County. And I thank God for my elementary days, doing my primary school, secondary school, starting my profession, doing accounting as my first course. And I started working at early age of 24 in the financial sector. I worked with one microfinance, I worked with a SACCO, I worked with in KTDA, the tea sector, before joining an IT company. And I was working in the finance department in all this organization. But one thing I realized, though I was getting the money, accountants are paid well, I was not enjoying myself. I was not feeling fulfilled. I remember in 2006, during weekends, I used to visit children's home just to motivate the children who are living abandoned, underprivileged. I used to go there and talk to them about the future, believing God, having faith, being hopeful for a better tomorrow. It doesn't matter where you start. And I remember continuously going to a home in Loilo, that's what Tuamaana Children's Home. And that passion grew in me, going to give hope to those who are hopeless, going to give encouragement to those who are discouraged. And after doing that, without a pay, I felt heart satisfaction. That's where I was feeling good. I'm not being paid anything, but I'm feeling my heart being satisfied just because of talking to those children. And I realized this is a seed being planted in me, that my satisfaction is coming when I encourage someone else. I carried on with a dream. I remember I used to work in one hotel in Nyeri, and I used to tell my workmates, over the weekends, let's not guys rest here. Let's visit children's home in this area. Let's go to churches. Let's go and talk to other people. Let's go and motivate them. And I was doing that so that they can take me. And it continued like that. Later on, I realized by 2008, I have loved talking to people so much that that's where I'm getting my satisfaction. In one of the events I organized, I used to tell guys, my friends in church, please come with whatever you have, your old clothes, buy snacks, buy a bread, buy a soda. Please, let's go somewhere. Let's go encourage people. In one of the afternoons, I encouraged the colleagues, let's go. And in that group, there was a staff who was working in Barclays Bank. He used to be my friend in church. I told him, please, let's go. Let's go to a children's home and let's go talk to them. Just let's carry something, carry anything. And you can invite your fellow worker colleagues at the bank. Let's go there. The moment you are talking to these children, I realized the bankers who came with my friend were listening more than even the children. And what happened after that? This was Barclays Bank by then. After that, one of the staff who came with the friend to attend a CBO event, just giving back to the community, just talking to children, he asked me, how much do you usually charge talking now to employees? We want you to come and talk to our branch. And I asked myself, what I am doing, I can be paid for doing that. It encouraged me. And I said, I will be coming to talk. I will not even charge you. I volunteer to do this. Little did I know, when you are in charge, you charge. Nowadays, you cannot just invite me, come and talk to us free. I have those days I give complimentary, but I don't give complimentary each and every day. This is my area. When you are in charge, you charge. And if you are there and you are a young speaker, when you have a voice, raise an invoice. That is the gift, that is the potential, that is the asset God deposited in you. And He expects you to mine that gold until you change the world with that gold, changing your world and making the world around beautiful. So from there, that's when I got to corporate engagement. I started speaking to corporates. I spoke to ABSA. They gave me a recommendation letter. I spoke to KCB Bank. They gave me a recommendation letter, and it turned to be the miracle in the world. And today I've come to talk to you. You can realize your purpose on planet Earth. Nobody was created to struggle. And I say it again. You are not created to struggle. The way fish do not struggle to swim on the lake, to swim on rivers, you are not supposed to be struggling on planet Earth. There is a gift inside of you. All you have to do is to unearth, is to open, to know what was I brought to planet Earth to do. What is that gifting? What is that purpose that God created me to come and fulfill? There are so many manufacturing companies globally. And let me touch on technology company, which I know you are holding a gadget right now. If you are using any gadget from one of the renowned brands, whether Samsung, whether iPhone, whether Techno, whether Infinix, those guys do not release any product from their factory before they have tested. Why do they test? They don't want embarrassment. In 2012, Toyota recorded more than 2,000 RAV4s which they had sold globally. They have sold a RAV4 vehicle globally, and this happened mostly in US and in Europe. They realize the vehicle is accelerating itself. When you have placed your leg on the brakes, the vehicle is accelerating itself. 2,000 vehicles were recalled back by the manufacturer. Why? Because the brand Toyota did not want to embarrass themselves in the marketplace. That's a company on planet Earth. They want to protect their brand. If Toyota will recall their RAV4s not to embarrass themselves, what about God Himself? Can He create you to come embarrass Him on planet Earth? That He have created a creature who is coming to struggle, and He is not making ends meet. He is embarrassing Him. He is not fulfilling His purpose. God had a purpose for you before He created you. Before manufacturing a phone, they know it's for communication. Before manufacturing an iron box, they know it's for ironing clothes. Before they manufacture a vehicle, they know it is for transportation. So the product comes after the purpose. You were created with God's plan. It is in the good book which says, I knew you before you were born, before you were formed in your mother's womb. He knew what you will be doing on planet Earth. He is the one who have placed this gift inside of you. You have a gift, and there are various ways of identifying those gifts. Number one, what are you naturally gifted to do? You see these guys we celebrate who are marathoners, boxers, footballers, the musicians. They start singing at a very young age. And you realize somebody loves singing. He is in a choir, Sunday school, he is in a choir as a youth, he is in a choir as a teen, he is in a choir as a... They naturally, they want to volunteer themselves everywhere to be musicians. And this is how they end up knowing their gifts. That this is what I was created to do. And they do it naturally. They are not struggling to push the voice. It is agreeing. Their chords, vocal cords are created just for that. There is something you can identify your area of gifting or your purpose through your natural talent. That is one way to establish why did God place me on planet Earth. Number two, what do I love doing? What is things that I love doing? That anytime you have free time, that is the thing you incline to. If you check on your search engines, that is what you search online about, because it is, you are passionate about that area. You see that event or that thing being done somewhere. Maybe it is cooking. You volunteer yourself to go assist people in cooking. Maybe it is braiding hair, fashion, vehicles. There is something that you love it with your whole heart, that if you don't pay bills, that is what you'll be waking up every day to do. That is number two way of identifying the area of your purpose. Number three, what troubles you? Ni nini unaonanga hivi inakukasirisha? Unasema we could do it better. Is it corruption in Africa? There's something we can do. Is it deforestation? People harming the environment? You feel angry when you see somebody cutting a tree? Unaona kama ni shingo wanakukata? Maybe that's the area of your gift, to take care of the environment. Wangari Maathai did it. She was a veterinary professor, but she died as a hero in fighting for environment. That is the area she was passionate about. We know her as a professor, but not a professor of what she died for. She died fighting for environment. And I keep reminding one of the words she used to say, if you hit the environment, it will hit you back. And it have seriously hit back. All those who engaged in deforestation are affecting our lives now. You have seen the floods globally. You have seen flooding. You have seen the heat wave in Europe. All those things she predicted because she was fighting for. She was very angry when she saw somebody fighting or hurting the environment. And that's one way you realize you are ready to die for something you love. She was prisoned, she was beaten. Anytime you check her photos online, you see her being beaten because of fighting for environment. Sometimes you can check, what is this that angers you? What is this in the society that angers you? And you pick it to be your area of purpose. Number four way of identifying your purpose is checking. What do people tell you are good at? Sometimes you can be unable to identify it yourself. Lakini kwa nyumba yenu unasikianga, hey, wacha tupikiwe hizo chapo na Jane. Wacha hiyo offense ikatwe na Kamau. Wacha hiyo nyumba yoshwe na Otieno. Because other people are identifying that when you get to do something, you do it to precision. You don't miss a detail. Unasikia, hii mkutano haiwezi anza. tunataka nani akuja ndio tumfanye chair. He is the one who is knowledgeable in this area, he is good in this area, he is good in organizing, he is a great leader. Other people can be able to see the skills sometimes you cannot see in yourself. If you listen to your cousins, your parents, your brothers, your sisters, your friends, marafiki zako waweza kuelekeza what you are good at. Kienda kwa function pahali unaona hiyo wanasema hiyo ni hiyo kuokota pesa. JMO wewe ndio unakuaga kufanya nini, hiyo ni yako. Kufanya hiyo ni yako. People can be able, more so your close friends or even allies can be able to identify what you are good at, okay? The other way, the fifth way of checking your area of purpose is to see where do you get maximum return. I know you engage yourself in various activities. You are in this business, you are in that activity, you are running, you are in employment. If you check all the activities you do, whether they are paid up activities or you are volunteering, where do you produce to the maximum? Where do you have maximum output? Ni wapi unapigiwangwa makofi sana? Ni wapi unashangiliwa sana? Which product or which service or which activity inafanyanga watu wa kushangilie sana? That can be a signal this is your area of purpose, because that's where you are most productive. I am encouraging you because I have a whole class on discovering your purpose. We have 10 ways of discovering your purpose. Please log into my website mwalimukk.com. You'll be able to see many details of how you can be able to identify your purpose.